Hi guys!
Hi.
Welcome back to I Love a Shot!
I'm Tania,
I'm Yvette.
and today we're talking about the 5th episode of Euphoria.
Yes.
I would just say that I think this was a great episode overall so far in this season, and now we're gonna talk about why it was a good episode. So starting from the beginning, let's go from that first scene between Rue, her mom, her sister, and also Jules and Elliot. I was so tense the whole time
Yes.
because when her mama slaps her, I was like,
I feel very
and she
uncomfortable.
was breaking the door.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
When she was screaming to her mother, when she
Her
was
sister.
insulting her, she was trying to make her feel bad. And to her sister saying, like, she wanted to traumatize that poor child.
Because I feel like she was pushing at her mama, her sister, breaking the doors. I was like, girl, oh my god.
It was scary.
And then what she told Jules and Elliot, I mean, Elliot, whatever. I really don't understand what's Elliot's role on this season.
It didn't have any kind of sense because he really say that she likes her before,
but he didn't have much context for her because he met her like this. She was already addicted, so and she was consuming at the time, so there was no way for him to see this phase of her addiction. But so far what he could see wasn't much either. I don't know, how can you be like, oh my god, I like her like that? I don't know, I don't like his character, and like we said on the first episode, I just feel like there is not much development for him.
And I don't think he's going to have much during this season unless maybe next one.
Yeah. And then back to Jules. What she says to Jules is a lot.
Yeah.
But I do see that their relationship, we already said that it was a strain at this point.
It was strange, and it wasn't going anywhere.
They both have been doing very bad decisions, personally and for the relationship. Like, Jules was out here living her best life, doing whatever. But it was while she was with Rue.
Yes.
So
she cheated on her 2 times.
Oh my god. So I mean, I feel like they are both at fault for the choices they make for themselves, and that directly affect their relationship.
They were selfish for mutual, because she was cheating on her being in the relationship, and Rue wasn't being sober.
Yeah, so they were not being honest with themselves or the relationship. And this was kind of like the catharsis of that. Like, you can tell that they're both in great pain when they're talking, and Jules is telling her that she loves her, and she's like, you don't. You love being loved. That, woo! I always criticize the writing, but that was a good delivery right there.
Yeah.
And yes, I think that, you know, Jules is kind of, at this point, she's driven by this withdrawal, this state of withdrawal, and she doesn't really rationalize anything. There's no logic in the way she's pursuing any of the situations that come up during this episode.
Yes, because she is spending chaos everywhere she goes. She's now provoking accidents, provoking this drama in his family. She's broken in people's houses and stealing things. She's getting aggressive. She's having this erratic attitude that is like difficult to deal with her. To have even like a normal conversation, you can to feel like you are getting insane talking with her.
Yes,
because she will be screaming at you and insulting you, and another time she will be apologizing for what she did. Used to kind of manipulate the situation, not even like in purpose, because it's like addiction, how her addiction is affecting her.
She's willing to do anything to get what she needs, what she thinks she needs at that point. And so it's very interesting because we can see this also in the scene between when she gets to Lexi's house and and her friends and her mom are kind of trying to intervene and bring her to her senses. But the thing is, at this point, she is willing to say anything. So when she feels trapped, and Casey opens her mouth, her big mouth, she's like, "Well, Casey, let me know about you and Jacob, because
How you
what's
doing?
going on?" Yeah, and so the truth is out now. And Maddie, babes.
Maddie, she was like really. Her reaction was okay for the time because there were things going on, but I wanted to see her tussle with Casey, like for real.
Like, it was a bit unpredictable because I expected her to be more aggressive when she's like, "I'm literally gonna get violent." I was like, "Yes, babe, get violent." But she really, I mean, she doesn't, because kind of like the situation doesn't really allow her to express all that. Because
she was in another situation.
Yes,
she will.
Yes, because I mean, they're trying to stop Rue from running away. Yeah. And now I found out my best friend and my ex-boyfriend were in an entanglement. That's a lot. But I think it was a very funny scene despite the situation. But I would have tweaked a few things in the scene to make it even more humorous.
Yes.
But it was good. It was good,
yes. And then continue with the persecution. Then she gets to Fesco's house and she tried to steal medication from his grandmother, and he got her, and they have that also this violent, like this kind of violent fight, and she got out of his home, and then she got to the businesswoman, to the woman that she do business now, to try to get some help because she don't really have the place to go. And for a moment I really thought she gonna help her, but no. That is like the second best scene in this episode. Yes. I think it was very chilling and very interesting the way they are presenting the character of this woman, because we didn't get to really see much from her. But the fact that her voice is so monotone, and it's just, she gives up this vibe like sociopathic behavior, because when she's having the conversation with Rue about why didn't you come up to me and tell me, she seems to be empathetic with what she's saying, and she's even sharing a personal story about herself, because she says, "I was going through what you are going through, and if I were in your position, I would do anything." So she's kind of luring Rue to continue into her addiction so she can get something for her, which is her money. Yes. I mean, she knows Rue is not gonna bring it to her the way she wanted. So then she says, "But it's a good thing that you're a woman, because people always want something for you, right?" So she wants to sell her, basically. Yeah. Do you think that she actually wants that for in the first place? Because you seeing Rue is like evident that she was an addict. Exactly. So maybe that was like a kind of trap to start. That's true. Taking more. I did think about that, because it is true that what you just said, Rue was clearly an addict, so it wouldn't be a surprise if he just trapped her without the girl knowing, because, I mean, when Rue kind of prepared on the other episode and went to her, maybe she could see that it was like the first time she did something like that. Yes. So it was not going to be hard to trap her, and she did. But luckily, she runs away. So that's a good thing, because honestly, it just got, I feel like the more she ran, it was kind of a cathartic evolution. Like, she was descending to the worst part of this addiction. And when she runs away from her home, from this lady, and it's already day, it's like in the morning. Yes. You are coming out of this descension. Do you understand? Yes. I see it like that right now. It just came to me, and I think it was something intentional. Yes.
from her running through the night and coming out on a different... Because probably when she gets home, she will ask for help. Because on the last
in the trailer for the next episode.
Yes, and in the end of this episode, the mom is waiting for her home, and she's like, "Rue," so you can assume that she walks in the door crying and asking for help. And I think that from here it's only up, honestly, because she just hit rock bottom, in my opinion. And after experiencing this, there's no way she rationally can say, I still want to do this. I mean, she has been kind of fighting with herself this whole episode, because in the beginning, when she's fighting with her mom, she says, do you think I want to be like this? I don't want to be like this. So, yeah, I think that is like the main thing on this episode, to see how this internal battle she has and how much she misses her dad, and how I feel she kind of convinced herself that the death of her dad wasn't the
didn't affect her.
Yes, and it wasn't the main denominator in her addiction, but it actually was. So that was very revealing and very beautiful.
Yeah,
the memories she had. So yeah, I mean, this podcast was kind of serious, because I think the episode kind of deserves that.
Yes.
But I just have to say again, I loved it. I think it was...
The acting was on point of every character, of every...
Oh my god.
In the back and the behind the scenes of the episode, we can see like more explanation of the direction and of the actors, Zendaya. They are saying in set, they are one taking care of each other, and you can see in these strong scenes that they are always fighting. Like, it's really important, and I think it was a good episode in general.
It made me feel excited for the next one.
Yes,
because on our previous episode, I said that this show was not being interesting enough episode after episode for me to look forward to anything. But honestly, from now on, for the rest of the season, I think it's gonna get more interesting for me. So I give a heads up to this episode.
So guys, I hope you like this podcast.
I hope you found it interesting, and that you leave your opinion and your predictions for... Oh wait, did we talk about the predictions?
No, we can make some predictions, because in the trailer for next episode, we can see Maddie with the CD, so maybe she get it to the police or something. We don't know.
Yeah,
I think she may do that.
She's plotting something, because she's
talking with someone at the phone. I think it's Kat.
Yes,
and telling her that she hates Casey and that she's gonna kind of do something with Nate.
Yeah, she's resenting both of them at this point. So it's kind of unpredictable what's going to happen between the three of them. But we'll see, because it can go anyway.
Yeah. And I think Jules and Rue, I don't see much future of they two in the rest of the season. I don't think we're gonna see much.
I don't see much from them either. Maybe at some point, some sort of forgiveness between Rue and Jules. I saw a tweet earlier today, because I was going through the tweets, and someone said something about the relationship between Jules and Rue, especially from Jules' side, is rooted in
the position.
Yes, the position she has of help. Of caring for somebody, but it's not a romantic love what she truly feels for her. It's this sense of
she see the root, the parents of her.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess it feels good in a way for her, because it's not something she could have with her mom, who was also dealing with an addiction at some point. And their relationship was already strained, but her mama died, right?
Her mother. No.
Jules?
No,
Mom
no.
didn't die?
Her mother's alive. She's appears in 2 episodes before, like trying to ask her for forgiveness, and she's saying, I don't want to forgive you.
Oh, really?
Well, she don't say to her because she don't want to speak with her. She discuss with her father.
Yes. Okay, I don't know why.
And her mother goes away. And I think, she have an accident. But I don't know if she died in the accident.
Okay, we'll have to check then.
Yes, I don't remember.
I think I thought she died.
Maybe she died. I don't remember actually.
Despite the fact, I feel like Jules' relationship with Rue is kind of a do-over for the fact that she didn't get to do that with her mom. In a sense, it could be because she finds herself in the same position. Rue is an addict and her mom
was an addict.
Yeah. So that can be one of the reasons why the relationship dynamic works that way. So like we said, I think at some point when they are both more settled emotionally, they can come to terms and talk and find forgiveness. Probably.
Yes.
And then who else do we have?
That's it. I think it is still the Let's See Play. I thought it would be in this episode, but it couldn't be in this episode, the Let's See Play. It will be in...
Oh, yes!
She will have to do it on next episode or...
All this is gonna be on the play. Yes. I'm pretty sure. Because it's just too much good material to let it go to waste. So, I think we have given our predictions.
Yes.
Make sure you share yours so we can continue the conversation.
Yes.
Subscribe. Until next Sunday.
Yes, please. Subscribe. And... give thumbs up, share,
and we will be back very soon talking about more than Euphoria. More shows, more movies. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye.